Today I will be talking about a dish called Carne Asada Tortas, and this is my Latin American dish that I chose for my Foodways project. Basically, as you can tell by just looking at it, it just looks like a brisket sandwich basically a brisket sandwich that you get from either Moore's or a barbecue place. In Mexico, these are called Carne Asada Tortas. The torta is basically the hamburger bun in a sense, and it's made like any type of bread or hamburger bun with the flour and yeast, and it's shown right here and right there. It also comes with any protein or meat that you want. It can come with carne asada, which is grilled steak, carnitas, which is pulled pork, and pollo, which is chicken. It can also come with any vegetables that you would like lettuce, avocado, salsa, tomato, and cheese, or anything else that you would like. This one shows that it comes with tomatoes, lettuce, avocado, a type of cheese, and then red onions on the bottom. The origins of the carne asada tortas. It all started when tortas were invented in 1864 by Armando Martinez Centurion, and it was originated from Pueblo, Mexico. And tortas come from inspiration from the French, and Mexicans saw this inspiration from France and wanted to basically add their own spice, their own kick to French baguettes, and wanted to make their own as well. Tortas or telera comes from Andalusian workers from Spain, which they helped bring this idea to light as well. Carne asada is flank or skirt steak. The importance of the word carne asada refers to how it's cooked and not from where it is or from a specific recipe. Carne asada is the importance of this meal because the carne asada is the most important thing because the way you cook it makes it all the most important. And Latin Americans today think the importance of this dish is just the way that the meat is cooked. And so I think that's why carne asada is the most important aspect of this meal or dish. The different ingredients that make the carne asada tortas are avocados, lettuce, tomatoes, jalapenos, preferably pickled, cojita and extra cheese, and refried beans. I think that the cojita and oexca cheeses play a key role in making a torta because those cheeses are somewhat of a Mexican or Latin American heritage, and I think it brings out more of an aspect of the Mexican culture and the Latin American culture and helps them make the carne asada tortas something special just for their heritage and culture. So preparation and meal time to make these carne asada tortas. First, you have to start with the salsa. You sear olive oil, tomatoes, and onions for 5 to 4 minutes. Tomatoes are not typically the same as American tomatoes. They are green tomatoes and are mostly used for Latin American dishes. And then when you finish searing these, you blend that tomatoes with cloves of garlic, cilantro, avocado, lime juice, jalapenos, salt, and pepper until it is smooth, like a dip texture, like you see with salsa or guacamole or cheese dips at certain Mexican restaurants. Next, you make the carne asada. Most people use this recipe to make their carne asada. They whisk in a big bowl with olive oil, oregano, orange juice, lime juice, soy sauce, white vinegar, smoked paprika, cumin, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne, and black pepper. And they let this marinate for typically 30 minutes to an hour. And they also, the key thing with these carne asadas, and the most important thing, is to cut the steak really thin because it helps soak in the flavor better and also helps cook and grill a lot faster than normal meats are to cook. These all these ingredients marinate into the carne asada, and they marinate in ingredients like jalapenos, garlic, or any other spices that people would like to use in these in the cooking of the carne asada or making of the carne asada. It comes from both Mexico and Latin America in the 1500s, and that is where they originated the certain ingredients or recipe for the carne asada and how it should be cooked, or certain ideas on how it should be cooked. Next is the cooking of the meat. You would have to sear both sides for 3 or 4 minutes on high heat until it is brown on both sides. And then you assemble your tortas or your sandwiches with black beans on the bottom. And then you layer steak and your cheeses, your cojita or excata cheeses, and your lettuce, avocado, and then white onion and cilantro and white onion, and then you garnish with sour cream and the salsa that you made before you started assembling and making the carne asada. Here are some pictures that I couldn't fit on the other slide. So this shows the tomatilloes, and this shows the tomatilloes sauce that is made from these tomatoes. This is the carne asada. It shows, as you can tell, it shows how thinly it is cut. That will help it cook well and also help marinate the ingredients and spices as well. These two on the bottom right here are carne asada tortas that are assembled fully, and different ones like this one has tomato, avocado, and lettuce only. Like this one has the cheese and then some sort of either avocado or lettuce or anything like that. It can be eaten mostly at any time you would like, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's a meal that you can literally eat any day of the week or throughout any part of the day. Carne asada compares to American dishes. I think the carne asada compares to the hamburger in an American aspect because they both, as you can tell, they both look like hamburgers and they both look semi the same. But I think one difference that shows off like very visually is the meat. This one, the hamburger, is made out of ground meat, and then this one is made out of carne asada or skirt steak. I think it all has the same ingredients minus the jalapenos and the salsa and the salsa and different other aspects. And I also think that they do use the same spices as well when mixing up the meat. And I think that it looks the same in visually, but at the same time internally they have different aspects and different types of meats and condiments or anything like that. This is my works cited page of all the cited pages that I have used throughout this Foodways project. Thank you again for listening about my research about carne asada taco tortas, and I hope you enjoyed, and thank you again.